off.
Oh, that's freaking ridiculous. These people think they run everything. That's one of the reasons I came back to try to get a hold of it.
Look who we got coming out first. The Image of Fear, Kevin Morgan, the man who's had a lot of problems as of late with his former tag team partner, former IZW tag team champions together, now single owners of the tag team champion, Image of Fear, Kevin Morgan.
You know, he's big enough. I don't even think he needs a tag team partner.
I really don't think he does either. This is going to be a great night of action. I can't wait. This is a lot of build-up coming to Halloween Hangover.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is your IZW Tag Team Champion, the Image of Fear, Kevin Morgan.
It looks like he's going to be going on to defend the tag team titles tonight by himself. Last week he had the urban legend Drake Gallows as his partner. He kind of went out there to just throw out his name in the hat.
So is he out here to wrestle, or is he? No, he's got a mic in his hand, so I guess he's out there to talk.
Well, I'm not sure exactly why he's here. I don't know if is he coming out to defend? Is he coming out to just talk?
I
He's
know,
not a man of very many words.
No, but he's big enough. I'm not going to stop him.
He doesn't speak much, but when he speaks, you better listen.
I'm proud to stand here with both of these titles. I'm proud to be a tag team champion. But that's not why I'm here. I came back to IZW for one reason, and one reason only: to decimate Johnny Z. One reason I want to decimate Johnny Z is what happened last week to Sean McKell. Things like that. Things like when Sean's not around, my music gets screwed up. I didn't come back to be a tag team champion. No. I didn't really even want to be a tag team champion. I definitely didn't want.
Whoa! Well, it looks like is this who I think it is?
We're about to find out.
It is. These two just reunited at Redemption. And where Gary Toole, he turned his back on the fans here at IZW. This is the first time we've seen them back together here in the Impact Arena since Redemption.
And they are the same mind now. No doubt about that.
This has been one of the all-time greatest tag teams here in IZW.
They can do some damage. Especially when on the same page, they can do a lot of damage.
When they're on the same page, they're a force to be reckoned with, that's for sure. Well, Randy Price has a mic in his hand. I'm kind of curious to see what Randy Price has to say.
I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Anything can happen with these two. As seen at Redemption, when Gary Toole turned his back on all the fans here, one thing I thought I would never see.
That's right. You know, Randy Price is known for having intensity. Now it looks like Gary Toole's got some intensity as well.
You're absolutely right on that. shoulder now, back together. It seems as though back together with Randy Price again.
Kevin, did I just hear what I think I heard? You don't even want those beautiful tag team titles. You don't even want them. Well, it's funny that you don't even want them because, Kevin, it just so happens to be exactly what we want. And as a matter of fact, it's going to be exactly what we're going to take. And on top of all that, I think we all know just the right man to make that happen.
We're bringing someone out.
Turn up the slider, come on! Can't hear nothing.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, here's the trouble.
Just when you think Kevin Morgan, you know, he's got everything in control, the odds just keep getting stacked against him.
This might be a little
Now
too
we
much
got
for him right
David
here.
Windsor on his way out here. These two have had a lot of problems over the last few months.
Hey there, Kev, buddy, partner. How you doing? I've got a little message for you, Kevin. Image of fear. See, by the power vested in me, by the Butterscotch Stallion, your co-commissioner, my man Mark Wilson, you will be defending those tag team championships tonight.
Wow, that's a huge
You will
announcement.
put those tag team championships on the line against, I don't know, the old school studs.
Oh, I'm surprised.
And since you're so set on the fact that you're so happy to be away from me, since you're so set on the fact that you'd rather have no partner than me as a partner, my man Mark made sure that this title match is a handicap match.
Like I said, when the chips get stacked against Kevin Morgan, he's
Oh,
not been able to get out of
And
this.
one more thing. It starts right now.
Oh, come
Give me a
Oh,
referee.
come on.
Well, I'm not surprised about this.
Not at all.
Have fun, Kev.
When you got Mark Wilson in charge of anything, it always plays in favor of his guys, of course. It's been like this for such a long time here.
It is, and I'm just tired of it.
So now we've got a handicap match for the IZW Tag Team Championship. You know, Kevin Morgan's been the single owner of these tag team titles now for a few weeks. And it just seems like no matter what he does, he has to be prepared to like defend these titles, obviously. But in a handicap match now,
I don't know, not against these two. They got a new.
no, these two right now are a legendary team here in IZW.
That's
Done
right.
so much over the years here in IZW.
And like I said earlier, they got intensity that I just have not seen them to.
And now they've got a chip on their shoulder. They got a new attitude. I don't know if they can be stopped at this point.
I don't think so. It's gonna be something if Kevin stops him here.
Well, they're in there with IZW's resident giant, the Image of Fear. Kevin Morgan, he's definitely one that can put a big speed bump in their road.
That's correct. He can. The fans are behind him here. He's gonna need a lot of these fans behind him. He's gonna win this one.
I sure hope so. He's going to be setting records and making new standards as a solo tag team champion. This has never been done before.
Solo and tag team do not go together.
No, they don't. Well, let's say it for what it is. He's the solo tag team champion.
He's showing his power there.
Not very many men here in IZW can match power with Kevin Morgan.
Well, he needs to watch Randy though.
These guys are definitely got their teamwork together. If there is anybody that can off-seat Kevin Morgan, it would be these two. The years and years of experience of Gary Toole, the pizzazz of Randy Price, they make a great tag team. They always have.
Yeah, that's correct. Not a lot I can add to that.
Right back in control. Kevin Morgan snatching that headlock.
If he just keeps Randy from getting tagged, he might have something going.
Well, you know, you always hear it that a tag team has to always cut the ring off. Well, in the case of Kevin Morgan, he's going to have to do it by himself. He's going to have to keep Randy away from Gary Toole. He's going to have to.
Oh,
whoa! Look at that! Wow, showing the strength. Well, he's not going to do that with Gary Toole, that's for sure.
That's not going to happen.
Gary Toole's in the ring now for the first time in this match. The fans chant old school chicken.
I think it's just going to make Gary Toole a little angry right there.
He's not a man you want to get angry. Since turning his back on these fans supported him for so long here at IZW that now he's got to expect what he's getting right now. You don't turn your back on these fans and expect to just be left alone and right off in the sunset.
No, it's something I did not see coming. I've known Gary Toole for a long time, and I did not see it coming.
So if they're taunting the fans, Gary Toole will be able to keep control of this match. He's got the experience. He knows his way around the ring. And even with a big man like Kevin Morgan, you cannot underestimate Gary Toole. Big lockup. Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
He pushes off the big man.
It looks like Kevin Morgan's got a little intensity too.
The man has strength in two men. Gary Toole's no pushover. The man's very powerful. So for him to get pushed off, he's usually the guy that's got the power advantage. Not very often is he on the bottom side of the power.
You know, but he's got a lot of years in the business. He knows his way around the ring.
Very savvy, very, very savvy man. Whoa, big shoulder tap, shoulder block. Not even budging Kevin Morgan. Again, this never happens.
I think Gary's shocked. I don't think he knows what to do.
See that right there goes right back to the ring generalship.
Oh! He almost had something there, but no way. It did not happen.
Like hitting a brick wall.
Well, they're going to try to regroup over there.
They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to take control of this match. As it was announced, this is a handicap match. At some point in time, you knew Kevin Morgan was going to get in here. With any of the great teams here at IZW, I just wasn't really expecting old school studs.
No, not tonight. I didn't expect it. That's what Kevin needs to do. He needs to take charge. Quit letting the old school suckers or studs dictate the match.
They have officially changed their names to the old school studs. A little bit cocky, if you don't mind me saying. Gary Toole from behind. See, this is the advantage that they have right here. The 2-on-1 advantage. Eventually, the odds are going to catch up with Kevin Morgan, and it's showing right now.
The longer this match goes on, it's not going to look good for Kevin Morgan.
Well, we talked about how Gary Toole knows his way around the ring. Well, Randy Price is no pushover either. He knows his way around the ring.
He hasn't been in the business that long, or as long as Gary Toole, but
well, he's a former IZW Tag Team Champion with Gary Toole, but he was also fresh off of a run with the Impact Division Championship not very long ago.
Kevin needs to get back in the ring. This is not going to look good for him straight up.
Kevin Morgan trying to make his way back into the ring.
Come on, get back in the ring, Kevin.
He's going to have to be aware of the count when he is outside the ring. Getting counted out is not going to be very good for Kevin Morgan. Although he might be able to keep on to the tag team titles by himself, that's not the way we do it here in IZW. We don't take countouts and disqualifications in the name of all the title.
I don't think Kevin will want to do it that way. He wants to show why he's here, and that he can take charge, and he can win.
You're absolutely right. Whoa! it away from a man like Kevin Morgan. He's just huge. Oh! That'll make you wake up.
Take it from me, that was hurt right there.
Like getting hit with a skillet. Oh, that'll collapse your chest cavity. You see Randy trying to back up. Oh, it goes right to the eyes. Here's where they got that 2-on-1 advantage now. Big kick to the midsection. Followed by a big Russian leg sweep. They're gonna take control. You see the tags going in and out. This is something Kevin Morgan doesn't have.
No, they know how to win this match. They're just chopping him down.
We're definitely seeing the teamwork, an experienced teamwork at that. These guys definitely know each other very well. This isn't their first rodeo together.
Kevin can't take much more of this. He needs to try to put a stop to this.
He's going to have to learn how to take control. Shake it off a little bit. Big knees to the midsection of Kevin Morgan. See, he did this one time before and he's paying for it again. He paid for it again. He took his attention off of Kevin Morgan and got met with a huge big boot to the face.
No 2 over 2.
And only a 2 count. Come on, referee, get Gary out of the ring. It's right to a chin breaker. Right back to the headlock. This right here is going to wear down Kevin Morgan to the point where they might be able to keep him down.
Fans are trying to get behind Kevin here.
At one time, one of the most popular teams ever here at IZW, then known as the Old School Suckers, now known as the Old School Studs. The fans are not behind them at all.
Come on, Kevin.
Big old, oh! Might have to pick his teeth out of the first two rows.
Stay on him, Kevin, come on.
Whoa, big spear! This might be all. Go for a cover. Whoa! And he drops the big man. Gary Toole down with a big clothesline, followed by a big elbow. This might be the advantage he needs. Oh, goes right to the leg. As we know, that's how you chop a big man down, is go right for the wheels. Oh, come on. 2. They just defeated Kevin Morgan.
You know, like we said, 2 against 1, it was bound to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new IZW Tag Team Champions, the Old
There's not much Kevin can do on that.
They've done it again.
We have a new tag team champions.
I don't think Kevin Morgan came here tonight expecting this to happen. Who could ever expect this to happen? He was caught completely off guard. Handicap match against the Old School Studs, the new IZW Tag Team Champion. Again.
You know, Kevin Morgan said he didn't want the tag team titles, but to look at him right now, he doesn't look too happy.
Oh, absolutely not. You can't mess with success. The Old School Studs, a phenomenal tag team, always were. And tonight they are again the IZW Tag Team Championship, or champion.
Well, looks like they got a few choice words from the fans while they're walking out.
Oh, you know they're going to be cocky on their way out.
That's your problem, son.
Not on the best of ways to win the tag team title, but I'm sure they'll take it.
Yep.
These fans are not happy. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. He fought so hard.
one. I don't know. Kevin's a big man, but it wasn't going to happen tonight.
All right, fans, we'll be back.